How do you handle long distance parenting? Because I don't know how you do it. I have my partner all the time. Nah, bado. It is stressful. How do you do it?
Actually, parenting with long distance, I can define it, or I can. Should I narrate or do?
Narrate, please.
Like you
Give
see,
us the
when
whole
you're
story.
on stage,
Do you hey,
sometimes I assume,
deep
yes.
dive.
Yeah.
You assume you're the only parent.
Yeah.
So is it that you are having a problem communicating because this person is far away, or is it that nini shida iko wapi? Mbona?
Actually, yeah, for me, I find it kind of bad or hard for me to always be the first person to start the conversation. It's hard. And I'm the one with the kid. My friend, you have to call us, ask us, what are you going through today? What happened? So I shouldn't be the only one calling and telling you, this happened, that happened, these are... Please, you're a dad, you're away. Just make an effort
to be there. So, where is the baby's father? Is he in the country? Is he out of the country? Because 5 times I'll assume this person is uko Europa. Ama ako Thailand.
Hapa Kenya, the coastal.
Nacha niulize, unajua hii sitaki tujipate tuko pale kwenye media tukisema tunaharibu relationship. Hi guys, welcome back to the Rare View podcast. I am your host Rachel Anita kama kawaida, and today we have a fantastic host. She has been here before and she is here again. Here with me is Sophia. Nimezoea kuita Sophia mpaka Sophia sounds so awkward. Sophia Anyango. Sophia Anyango is a wonderful teacher. She is a travel enthusiast. And in the middle of that, to crown it all, she is a mom. Hi, Sophie.
Hi.
How do you feel being back here for the second time?
Actually, it feels so good. The last time we were here, I enjoyed it. And that's why I'm back.
Oh, thank you so much. So, today I want to talk about parenting. Okay, not really parenting. We're talking about parenting and traveling and finding yourself as a woman in the midst of all that. How do you handle long distance parenting? Because I don't know how you do it. I have my partner all the time. Nah, bado. It is stressful. How do you do it?
Actually, parenting with long distance, I can define it, or I can... should I narrate or do?
Narrate, please.
Like you see, when you're on stage, they're always that main character, and then the subs or whatever.
Yeah.
So here, I'm the main character doing the entire thing on stage.
Yeah.
And so the other parent just comes in as a guest. Yeah, because actually for him, mostly he comes like 5 times a year. So you can imagine, like, I can say I am the script writer here.
Wait a minute. 5 times, we're not just going to scroll past 80?
Yeah.
So how does this even work?
Like, I'm the main thing. And
you're okay? You're comfortable with that?
I'm not okay, but I have to. And the most stressing thing is, you see, you're going through all the tantrums.
Yeah.
All the milestones.
Yes.
You have to make all the plans like it's just you. But yeah.
How do you then navigate as being the primary caregiver? How do you collaborate really with a partner who works quite?
Actually, I adjusted, and because now this is my life. So I do, like, I have to include him inside. Yeah. I have to post everything, the milestones. So I take some videos, send to him. You see, this is how we are doing. And so when we're having problems, I also share with him. And I have to make decisions. And the most big decisions, I have to include him. Like, I can't just decide, today I feel like I want to change Desiree's name. I don't love Desiree as a name. So if it is a big decision, I have to include him. So we come together, and even if he's far away, not really far, but the time, when we are together. So I just have to include him in everything.
Everything.
Mostly.
Actually, how does that work? How do you know this is now a small thing? He doesn't need to know about this. This is a big thing. He needs to know about this.
For instance, let me say, I want to change, for instance, I want to change a hospital. Like we've been going to this hospital.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I don't like it. So that is something that I cannot just now decide to, let me just do it. I have to call him and say, this is the problem. When you go to this hospital, this happens. So can I please kindly change to another hospital? So that is like a small decision. And for instance, when maybe a small thing, the most of the things that I do, let me say when she's sick, just not really sick. So some things I don't have to call him because I also get tired, because this is me. You have to do it.
You even have to handle it by yourself.
If I start calling him, or maybe he takes time to reply, then I'll just get mad. So instead of calling him and telling him, I just do it because this is me now. Yeah, so I just assume I'm the only parent here.
Do you hey,
sometimes I assume,
deep dive. You assume you're the only parent.
Yeah.
So is it that you are having a problem communicating because this person is far away, or is it that shida iko wapi? Mbona?
Actually, for me, I find it kind of bad or hard for me to always be the first person to start the conversation. It's hard, and I'm the one with the kid. My friend, you have to call us. Ask us, what are you going through today? What happened? So I shouldn't be the only one calling and telling you, this happened, that happened, these are... Please, you're a dad, you're away. Just make an effort
to be there.
Yeah, to be there. Even if you're not there physically, just call us and ask us.
You can call every day.
Yeah. So I don't have to be the person who just have to call. So if you think about calling every time and talking about your problems, this is what I want, so I decide, let me just do it.
And how does this affect your daughter? Because does she feel there's a gap?
Actually, I feel sometimes, because when the dad comes and then he's gone.
Why am I feeling emotional? I feel like crying.
So when the dad comes and then he's gone, he's like, where's daddy? I'm like, oh, daddy made a job. Dad is coming. So, but I don't like that situation. So sometimes I tell him, why don't you just visit monthly?
Yeah.
Even monthly, it's kind of a bit far, but why can't you just shift just 3 days in a month? We have 3 days in a month. Even if you think that you're making an effort to come 2 weeks after every or whatever, we'll really appreciate if you just come even 2 days every month.
So, where is the baby's father? Is he in the country? Is he out of the country? Because 5 times I'll assume this person is uko Europa. Ama ako Thailand.
Hapa Kenya, the coastal.
Nacha niulize, unajua hii sitaki tujipate tuko pale kwenye media tukisema tunaharibu relationship. So I will quickly move. But how do you find joy in all this? Like how do you actually appreciate being a mom when you're doing it alone? Because I don't know, there's a really thin line between what you're doing and single parenting.
Yeah.
So where is the difference really?
The most joy I get is I ask myself, I tell myself, I thought this would be difficult, but actually I'm doing it. So if I did this and another hard thing is coming, I'm like, oh, there was something very hard and I was able to do it. So definitely I'm going to handle this. So with that, I get joy that I'm a conqueror. Oh,
you are a conqueror. Hebu high five kwanza. Conqueror. Talking of being a conqueror and finding joy, something about you is that you love traveling. You love traveling, going, hey, sijui uko wapi, tunaenda Zanzibar, tunaenda. I love it for you. I love it. How have you done this solo? How do you actually go on travels or vacations when you're a solo parent? Do you leave the child do you take the child, unamwacha kwa baba, unasema now I'm going? How does it work?
Simwachi kwa baba. Actually, normally I plan. Like I don't just wake up and say, tomorrow I'm going to this place. Like I have to plan prior. Like mostly for these long vacations, mostly I take 3 nights, the maximum. So I plan, like I go like thrice a year because I'm a teacher and schools close 3 times in a year. Yeah. So I have to plan. So I know that I'm going in April, August, and then in December. So I'm able to get a family member who will come in. of course the nanny is there, but you know, I cannot just leave my kid with the nanny alone, the two of them. So I have to organize for a family member who will come in, and then I'll be very comfortable. And I have to plan them, so I don't just wake up and say that today I'm going to this place.
It doesn't work like that. You have to respect other people's time as well. So how come you can't leave the baby with the father though?
Because the father is away. The father actually, he's an accountant. So let me say, if he hasn't taken if he's coming over, like I've never planned whereby he's coming and then I'm leaving, because I also need time with them, the three of us together. Like I don't want my baby to feel like, oh, so when mom is around, dad is not around, and when dad is around, mom is leaving. So I want her to know that we can also be together, the three of us. So that's why I cannot leave the baby with the dad when the dad is around, because actually he is limited for us. I can say that.
Hey, unajua inaenda kwa mitandao. So how do you find adventure when you're running on empty? Because this sounds like it's a lot on you. It's weighing a lot. How do you do it? How do you find,
Yeah, because I know going for a vacation or adventure, it needs some money.
Yes.
But now, that's why I told you I plan it prior.
Does he send money though? Hey, we can take emotional absence.
Yeah, vacation.
Lakini pesa nayo lazima utume
My
bwana.
friend, I'm married to a Kikuyu. Vacation ni pesa. Vacation unamwambia ni hizo ni mawot.
Mwili.
Oh my God.
You're taking care of the child. The least you can do. Boo, kama atumi bwana hapa, weka namba hapa chini tumsalimie.
Because aanze
kutuma pesa nini.
So normally nikisha plan and I work with like a small budget. You see, most people think that going on vacation, it needs a lot of money, it needs planes, it needs like for instance the one that we are going to Zanzibar, we're not going to, nilicheck plane ticket naona ni 96,000. Niko like wow,
96,000 hapa chini.
Yeah, it's a tourist place, and
but 96,000 to go to Zanzibar,
they target. So two-way 96k. Hata kwenda Germany ni karibu.
Yeah.
Ni pesa kidogo. So
hata kwenda Dubai actually it's cheaper than that.
Zanzibar is more.
Yeah.
So I book an Airbnb. Mostly I go there na book Airbnb, and we go with some friends. Wenye tu we'll hire the girl in the hotel hapo kwa nini. She'll be the one cooking for us. We'll budget for a food on a small budget.
Yeah.
So unapata, it's pocket friendly as compared to you going to a big hotel. You spend a lot. And remember, I just need my days a little, my space and my days out. Nikuwe tu yani naweza tu jifikirilia. See, every time I'm in the toilet, mommy. Oh my God. So imagine sometimes you are at tuko kwa hoteli. Unashtukinia tu mtu anakuita kumbe hata si mtoto wako, like it's so into your head. So you just want to get it off. So people should not think that going for a vacation will call for a lot of money, and so you just have to plan it. Yeah, the best thing is plan.
You have to plan ahead. If it's December, I need like 40k in December. How much can I save now till I get to that's a whole thing on finance, which again you should be watching our Finance Lens series on that. How do you manage the guilt, the mom guilt? Because the one thing, every time there's a mom on this seat, that goes without question. We feel guilty when we take time for ourselves. We feel guilty. How do you control or manage mom guilt when you're taking care of yourself?
Actually, the first time I went for a vacation, after the first time I left my kid, she was 1 year, 7 months. That was the first time. Nilijambia, also let me go out.
1 year, 7 months. Now umejaribu, that's a long time of not going anywhere.
So, and then I remember maybe in the last day I mentioned about it. So the dad called and said, oh, sijaiona mama mwenye anaacha mtoto mwenye she's barely 1 year, 6 months. Alafu anaenda, niko like, wow. I just told him, wow. Because my friend, I've been here.
The whole time, 24/7.
I haven't gone out. I've been here like unakaa tu mshosho hata. You're just there. So you're only going for work and kid. Work and kid. So when he told me that, I told myself, now I think I need to go for more vacations so that he get used to it. So while I was there, when he told me that, I felt that guilt. Like nikajembe, hey, I'm by the way. Nina naacha mtoto wake.
Me I left my kid at 5, and actually at 5 months, and actually it was my husband and I who left the kid. We left and we were like, twende, we need to breathe. Yeah, so you shouldn't feel bad about it.
Yeah, and after that I adjusted.
Yeah, most moms should actually take time off, because after you've given birth to a baby, something shifts in you, and you find it so hard to come back to who you are.
Yeah. And you come back re-energized. When you go for those vacations, you come out as a new mom. And a happy mom.
Yeah. And you're able to do more for your child and take care of them better. So can you say that traveling has been the one self-care thing that has been a game changer for you?
Actually, the most. And I'll do it 100 times. Yeah.
What about it? Is it the living the nimemwacha? Now I can breathe.
Actually, when even I just see a new town, hata tu ama tu nione tu maji tu.
Uone tu maji.
Nione tu maji.
Na tukikita maji kwa besi.
Ya besi na pana.
Utakuwa maji mingi, horizon to horizon.
Yeah. So you feel like all the stress that you had inakutoka tu. Some new energy comes in. And actually you think, you're able even to think of how better am I going to do the mother thing. Sasa uko unafikiria outside the environment sasa ya huyo mtoto. So actually it relieves you from stress, from a lot of thinking. Now you're just alone. You can also focus on yourself. So it is a relief.
So you would advise more moms to go on vacation.
As many
as possible.
Yeah, na mtu asidhani kwenda vacation like you have to use 100k or 30k. Even 5,000 can take you out. Just go for a road trip. Ataenda to road trip. If you are a hike person, oh my God, I cannot just use my money to go surf. I cannot go hiking. But even hiking is a good relief. So, toka tu na wenzako, go and hike. Utarudi uko healed physically, mentally, emotionally. You're just okay.
You just better. Sometimes that's all you need. Take a walk, breathe. You forget to actually breathe.
Yeah, breathe.
Pause.
Yeah.
Breathe. Toka nje, mtoto amekuthrow tantrum. Sometimes you just need 5 minutes, like you said, mtoto akunokia on that. You just need time for yourself. And I think most women have forgotten that.
Yeah.
Who we are, who we were actually before. Hata wachana na kuelewa, before you get a baby. I think there's such a shift that we totally forget who we are. So when you're parenting solo, when you can't travel or you can't leave the house, how are other ways to create those small pockets of joy that sai sasa umejam na baba nani amekataa kufanya hii na hii na huyu nani ako hapa pia na kutag kwanza hizo no times you are going through it is when they are with you. How do you manage the situation and reclaim your joy?
So for me sometimes most of the time actually wanna record what happens with the baby na record. So I have like the sad ones, the happy ones, hizo tu za katikati. So tuseme when I'm down, sometimes I just replay them. Na hata kama nilikuwa nimekasirika, all of a sudden unapata tu. Actually hata kama ni amekasirisha the baby herself, najipata when you look at those the best moments that she has showed you, unapata you are happy. Or sometimes ukiwa niko peke yangu sayo, I'm the only parent there, I sometimes just decide, let me just go walk take some walk or go jogging, or maybe mostly I spend my time kwa gym, naenda tu wacha tu niende nikakaa gym. Sasa tu hiyo kulift and whatever, najipata tu I've forgotten everything.
So can you give me an example of like something you did when you were in the most challenging days of parenting that someone else maybe going through it can do to not go crazy?
Actually, there's this time. I think my baby was it 4 months? The burping thing.
Oh no!
So that was the problem.
Like
so,
she wasn't she had colic, no?
Yeah, she had colic plus hizo za kutoka. so yake naye ilikuwa inakuja inamnyonga, so inatokea hadi kwa mapua.
Ew. Okay, not so, you like yeah. Ouch. wrong. Edit that out. Ouch. That's painful. That's really painful. Yeah. So to watch.
Hadi niko like mtoto ana choke. She's choking. So I called in the process. I'm calling, like I used to call and nakwanga tu na simu hapa. Ikoaje? Mom, is it normal when the mamito thing you saw? So this one I didn't call my mom because I was really scared. I need to talk to the dad immediately. Ako like, mtoto amenyongwa na whatever.
Yeah.
Ako like, you overreact. Ako like, wow. So what I did, actually nilikata simu because niona wezi nisaidia, but I'm very angry with him. So I just went to the neighbor. She's a good mother. So kakuja kaniambia, you just do this. And then, so the baby became normal. But now nikakumbuka kuna mtu yafaa nikuwe nimekasirikia. So actually I texted him and I told him, by the way, I will never ever tell you anything concerning her.
The baby.
Whether na, because if you're saying that I'm overreacting, na huko hapa you haven't seen how serious the situation is. Now you're just yapping. At least you could just ask me. Nini na happen? You see, maybe I'm new into this.
We are all new. I'm just lying.
So I decided I'm not ever going to talk to you.
But okay, how does this work? Because now I'm worried first for your mental health and for your babies. Because if you the one thing I've learned about parenting from my side is you can't do it alone. Nata ujamaje, the baby still takes precedence. Even if you're angry at each other, the child has to be okay. Yeah. So how do you sasa ulisha jam unajamaje, because something happens, you still have to call the dad.
Sikumcall for almost a week. I didn't. In fact, when he used to call, I didn't pick. So I hate to talk to my friends. Kuna tu wale my friends wenye you have to talk, and then they have to explain to you, this is what happens, whatever. However much mtanyamaziana, the baby is there. So you just have to keep on talking and just tell him to be a good communicator. Actually, he's not a really good communicator. Yeah.
So you're learning to communicate with each other. So what advice would you give to parents in similar situations who crave to travel? Because like for you, clearly traveling is the one thing that gives you a breather, that makes you feel sane, that makes you feel like at least Mimi, this is Sophie, not Sophie the mom, not Sophie the wife, not Sophie the teacher, not Sophie. This is the one thing. So, but they feel stuck. They don't know what to do. They want to, but they really don't know what to do or where to start.
Yeah, actually it's normal, and mostly you find that most parents are scared, maybe because one, they have the pity thing about the kid, leaving the kid or something.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So you just have to you have to plan yourself, and you have to start small. Just start small. You see, if you haven't started yet, you can if you've never gone for any vacation or never gone for anything before when the baby came, so just start. Maybe you can decide, let me just take a day, one day. So you stay away just for yourself and your friends, or just you, and then come. And then later, now decide, let me organize maybe for a 2-day trip. And so don't just wake up and say, I'm going to do this. So jambie, let me plan. Kama ni shida ni pesa, also go for the cheapest ones. Kuna tu, what matters is your joy. Your joy and your happiness. Don't usifikiria huyu alienda hapa pe mimi nataka kuanza from there, because they have different types of happiness. Maybe kitu itani excite, haitaku excite wewe. So you just, I'll advise all the parents that might be going through that, or maybe they really yearning to go for a vacation na wajaenda, start small. Also think about yourself. You've been there for that kid, and for that kid to be happy, you have to be happy. And I'm telling you, once you go for that vacation or trip, you'll come back a happy mom.
I mean, the thing with moms, once we do something, then we realize, kumbe anaweza kaa peke yake, kumbe anaweza manage. That's it. It's a game changer. But sometimes it's hard, because like when you have a spouse like that who's pushing you down, telling you can't do, you wezi. Sasa tutasikiza tu mzee ama tutafanya aje sasa?
Msikize mzee sana.
Msikize mzee na tunafaa kwa submissive wives.
No, don't. Yeah, I'll just listen to yourselves actually. Like Musema, like your life doesn't have to be run by just someone. It's your life as well, and you've done great work
so
raising
far.
that kid. You also need time for yourself.
You do.
So mtu asikuweke tu hapa tu, whoa, I don't think whatever. What are you thinking? I'm also thinking about myself.
You know?
Let us focus on each other. Wewe jifocus, mimi focus kwa mtoto. Tuende
maisha. Hiyo ni for her. Mimi tuna focus on each other.
That is, if you see yours ako hapo.
For me, we have to focus on each other more. If we do that one, things might say. So I think what works for you really should work for you individual. So mtu asikuja hapa seme, unajua Sophia alisema, does it work in your home? If it doesn't, usichukue. They say you need a village to raise a child. It takes a village. Do you have a system that actually works for you, that supports you? And what do you do to build it for someone who probably doesn't have one?
Of course I have.
Because the main character huyu amekuwa hata sijui ni sub. Guys, huyu mtu anachezanga nje anaitwanga aje kwa football. Hata sisa ule mwenye amekaa huko ni sub. Hata sisa huyu amekuwa spectator sasa. How do you do it?
So for me, actually, niko na that a family. That the best person is my mom, and then I have.
That's so sweet.
So in case of anything, I'll just call mom, tell mom, this is what is happening. But sometimes I also feel like I don't want to overburden her, like overwhelm her with so many problems and this.
How do you ask for help without feeling like you're burdening?
So sometimes I weigh.
The other person.
I weigh. Nangalia naona hii sidhani ni ngumu sana. Or maybe I also have my brothers and my sisters. Actually, I'm the youngest. So watu ni wakubwa. And they have...
You're the youngest.
I have nieces and nephews.
Hapa vile umebeba responsibility. Hey!
No, so I have nieces wenye ni wakubwa kwa campus. So that's why I plan. Nikiplan hizi vacation na time.
Una time.
Time yenye wamefunga pap.
Kujeni take care of your relatives.
Kana desert. Kumbe mimi nataka tu. So mtu ana feel. So when I ask for that, naambia sio allow Agia kuja kae. So ata feel your aunt anataka uende ukae. So anakuja na kaka. Kwa hiyo tu process pia mimi nimepanga ka vacation kangu
hapo ndani.
So umesaidika mtu aja feel ako na burden. So also friends, I have a circle of friends wenye tu niko na specifically nitapigia. Like I'll call Kathy nimwambie, Kathy man, mimi iko hivi. Then Kathy anasema, unataka tufanyaje? Unataka kulia? Namwambia basi lia. So you see, like
hiyo ndio advice mnapeana huko nje. Sasa mkilia if everyone is crying.
You cry. Sometimes by I believe crying ni kama it kind of heals. So
it's part of your wellness. You cry a lot. Mtu akiona hapa unakaa gangster, ukae kama unazalia.
Nakanga tu gangster huko nje lakini nikijiachilia tu peke yangu. Oh my friend, I cry and it really helps. So sometimes she'll push me to just talk it out. Niambie, nini amefanya? Nini imefanyika? So and I really appreciate. So I have like Kathy and Doris. And Lucy, like they're such people like lazima tu
Kathy,
Doris and
Lucy tunawatumia masalams. You guys are the best. Thank you so much.
In case they feel maybe kuna ka burden, I'm sorry, but they really come
through for you
kuniongelesha and whatever. So I feel like I want to say hiyo ni kitu rahisi.
And that has really helped your mother. Will you picture you being a mom without these people, really?
It will really be hard. So I really appreciate them.
So if you had to choose your friends, baba nani? Ama tumrushe huko nje na wewe tumekoka detention wewe.
They're really helping.
They're really helping you. When you talk about community, people are very nosy and want to know what goes on. Like, how do you explain this setup to strangers? Have you ever had someone looking at you awkwardly like, what do you mean?
That's why like I normally save. I know like this person, like that's why I have like so many friends, but now I have these three and I'm comfortable sharing with you
with these people
with these people these kind of problems. So because of course people will want to know
how
alikuwa amejiona sasa ona
na tuko na hiyo kitu sana.
Like you'll think like someone is genuine and
then
he or she really feels for what you are telling them, but sincerely some of them are happy. So that's why you have to save them.
Control that.
Just angalia ni nani naweza ambia such
such
type
a
of
thing.
thing.
Yeah. And as if, what are some things that people assume about long distance parenting that are very wrong?
Like, for instance, for me,
Why do I feel like I know where this is going? Yeah.
don't even know where to start where. But like most people do assume like watu hawezi kosana because but actually when we are staying together, I think it's easier kutokosana because you can talk things out when you're together. But now huyu mtu hamko pamoja, so hata ukianza kuambia mtu I'm not talking to John because alinifanyia hii na hii, like wait, John hata kuagi. So mnapata wapi yote imekosana? I thought you people you should be perfect because you guys miss each other every time, but unaona you can miss someone so much until you get mad.
Talking of missing, hizo lonely nights how do you find?
Actually I got used to it, like hata mtu akiongea about sex niko like
what's that?
Hizo ni nini? Yeah, because how many times am I having sex in
PG kwa podcast tunabakisha PG. Now back to kukosana. How do you keep conversations about logistics? Now we are being very straight. We talk about your daughter and it's about the daughter. How do you keep it from turning into arguments? Because at that point you actually need the dad and you can't afford an argument. Let's say the baby is sick, the baby needs school fees. How do you keep it sane?
Like to the dad?
Yes. Or between, yes, to the dad, of course.
So for instance, when the baby is sick, the first thing I'll do, I'll tell him, nataka pesa ya Uber, tunaenda hospitali. Because bili ya hospitali hiyo ikwangi issue because of his insurance. But now he has to give me money for Uber. Like, can't be taking care of the kid and also. Hata nikipeana, please nakwambia nimetumia Uber hii pesa. Utanitumia saa ngapi? Because this is my money and this is my energy.
Okay, hapa mimi I'm going. So kwa huyu mtoto his money is all you're using your money?
Sometimes I use my money lakini si sana. Na vitu ndogo ndogo hizi kwenda kupekua samtumba and whatever. That one hata sitakuuliza. But mtoto ni mgonjwa natumia Uber naangalia iko 1000 anko hapana. Nimetumia 1000 unaweza nitumia. Hata unaweza nitumia utanitumia pesa because actually I'm the one mwenye napitia hii trauma yote niko na stress nini
so at least
just do
if
this.
He can't be there physically, he can be there financially. Somebody put that on a t-shirt. If he can't be there physically, he can be there financially. So in all this mushikani, at what point do you say now we need a mediator because we are not talking? You cannot go like a week, 2 a month not talking to the father of your child. When have you ever had to call someone to in between?
Actually I was supposed to call the dad.
Actually mreport kwa baba yake. Na upapo kwa podcast unamsema yawa. Justice for the nature. I can't believe it's me saying justice.
You can really love something like you don't want it to go. Yenye unaona wallahi naye nisipoambia huyu because you've tried talking maybe to these other friends ama cousins wenye amezoeana nao. So I think unaona maybe anachukulia so lightly because hawa tu ni age mates. So there this time that sikumwongelesha for almost a week. Actually I think he was the first one to tell the parents about that after tumekuwa na something too awful. So I had to explain to the dad what was happening. Because hapo na niliona by the hapa nisipo include mtu I think I'm so done.
And you still, the funny thing with this, I feel when you have a child with someone, it's more permanent than even marrying that person.
Like you guys are together
forever.
Hakuna kitu imagine itawaseparate hata kama muoani. You are stuck together. So and when I think about my kid niko like man Mr. Mtoto akwe peke yake ama taki I feel like so you just have to work things for her.
So will you have another underscore peke yake with the same?
Mimi hata sifikiri wallahi.
Okay, na hizo times kidogo zenye anakuja, how do you make the time meaningful for your child? so that it's not, you're not just busy. How do you relate at that time? Because amefika, yes, mmejam, but the child, the child can't see if something is wrong with mommy and daddy.
That is one thing that I never show, like mtoto.
But sasa usipomwongelesha 1 week, wacha tu hapa hujamwongelesha 1 week, anaongelesha babake na simu gani?
Yeye pia ni mkora, because kama bado hatujaongea haezi kuja. So anakuja ile time yenyewe, now we've started talking, now things are good, you see. Yeye pia nakachora.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hii community yako, when you have unexpected schedule changes, let's say you are needed at school and you didn't expect to be at school, you are needed somewhere, how do you handle? Who steps in? Who is that mwenye amekushikilia mwamba imara?
Yeah, for example, tuseme there's this time when I was taking her to the hospital. Ile ni situation, so ametapika like vomit all over, nguo hata mimi nimechafuka. It's midnight. You have to call someone. Uko like, man, inaenda kumstress. But uko like, I think this person hata nimcall. Like, unajua kuna wale watu create rapport nao vizuri.
Yeah.
I'll feel gate, niko like, pia atakuja kunihitaji. So let me just... So I called Kathy, nikamwambia, "Aki, please nilete tu nguo zako hospitali." And she brought after midnight. Alileta, imagine aliamka na kaleta. In fact, when she was kutoka nje, she found that her car imekuwa blocked with another person. Akaenda kwa neighbor kuomba gari ingine ndo asiamshe the other neighbors. So niko na other friends like utafeel unafeel manze unamsumbua sana, lakini uko like this is my friend. I think tu kuna siku tu pia atanihitaji.
So kama hata sikuhitaji, like this is my friend.
Yeah.
And friendships hold so much water when you become a parent.
Yeah.
Kuna tu grace. Only your friends can understand what you're going through, and only your friend can give you that.
Yeah.
Do you also talk about it when you're with them? Do you rant with them? Because I have niko na rafiki nikishika Anita, sasa I'm like, okay, wait. By the way, we don't even go through the hi, how are you? Out the window, direct. Sasa, mtoto amefanya ile. Then we talk. By the time we're done, 40 minutes, 1 hour later, and we talk for 40 minutes, 1 hour later, you feel lighter, you feel better. True. That's the same for you.
Inanisaidia sana. Actually, it helps.
So, we are heading towards the end of this. If your partner decides now to come back and stay with you, will something change? Will it work? Will it not?
Of course, so many things will change. First
will
of
you
all,
accept kwanza? Ama umezoea kufanya kitu solo mpaka
Of course I'll accept, but pia nitafeel kunaka kachange. Unaona tu kitu haujazoea. Ni kama ile ulikuwa campus, yuko na roommate, then all of a sudden, hata si all of a sudden, you'll move out sasa kwenda kuishi peke yako. Unaona kuna tena kutoka freedom uko nako. So many things will change, definitely. Yeah. Hata najua so many things will change. Kuna vitu anafanya ama anatumia hata simu, you see. Hata kuna some kind of friend, they call you maybe late past midnight, maybe ama kuna time. So kuna hiyo change itafanyika. Of course I'll embrace that. Nitafeel pia kuna something very light kwangu, kuna kamzigo kamejitoa. But I also have to learn to live with this person. Mtu sijamzoea na muona tu 5 times kwa mwaka.
So do you feel like in the long run, will this long distance parenting work for you? Let's say 10 years. Can you do it?
I can't.
Hey.
Yeah, I'll run.
You know, a podcast is for joy. We have to find joy in the midst of this story. I don't know how we are going to find it. So how? What is going to...
Sincerely
something
speaking,
has got to change. Something has got to give.
It's either... lazima tu either itabidi tu we work things together, or mtu atafute mtu penye yako.
Wewe baba nani? Mimi ningekuwa wewe ningepanda hiyo basi mbio kurudi Nairobi. Yani hata Anyway, at the end of the day, it's always about finding those tiny pockets of joy and curating moments for yourself. Like you've said, you have friends who support you. You have a community, a family that is there for you. You have... What else do you have? Travel takes a lot for you to do. And that is what is, at the end of the day, you're in the baseline. Are you happy? Ukienda kulala, are you happy? Are you okay with the decisions you're making? Are you okay?
I am
Sophie,
okay,
with the decisions you're making with your child? Are you happy with
I'm very much okay.
Being
I'm
a
very
mom.
happy being a mom. And actually this vacation thing, nataka bring out like soon itakuwa Mama Desiree sasa endo anaorganize hizi tour.
Wake up. Tukipata hapo Desiree, ngoja, do you say Desiree or Desiree?
Yeah.
Desiree Tours and Travels. Tufuate hapo mbio quick fast because we are here supporting moms and we are women supporting women. So as we wrap up, sasa tuna wrap up hiyo kweli. Nimesema as we wrap up like 4 times. For that woman going through the thick of it right now, who doesn't know maybe their partner. Sometimes it don't even have to be long distance physically. Someone can be here, but they're very far from you.
Yeah.
So for that woman going through that, what's your one piece of advice for her?
I'll tell that woman, it's good to take a break. If you want to do something now, feel just take a break. Like everything goes with its own speed. Don't ever compare your life with someone else.
That's
like vitu ni different. Just focus on yourself. Take it venye unaipeleka na kama umedecide this is what I want to do. Na mtu asikwambie watu watasemaje, watu wagani. So you just have to focus on yourself. And for you, I told you, for you to be a happy mother, you have to be happy yourself.
Wakele hapo. Na kwa hayo machache tumekafunga. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Sophie. It is always nice having you. We learn a thing or two every time, and now we learn that travel is very essential. You don't have to do big, but I feel like once you get out of your house, there's so much happening in the world that you don't know, and you get new experiences. So guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Na wewe watakupata wapi? Kwa mtandao.
Mimi watanipata tu kwa mtandao.
Ukiparambulate as a happy mom. I love that for you. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.